This video is about apologies, and in particular, why, if you are holding out for an apology from someone, you should stop doing that right now. I'm Stacy Rocklein, and it is my mission to help people bring more love into their lives, to bring more self-love into their existence, more love in their relationships, and to remove the blocks that are keeping the universe from getting love to them. And believe me, it is trying to get love to you all the time. So let's talk apologies. What's going on when somebody wants an apology? They have had an experience where they felt hurt probably and felt that the other person was wrong in what they did, and in order to make it right, they need that person to apologize to them, and they're waiting for that apology to come. And once that is made right, then they're going to be able to move on. And what's happening here is, first we've got some right-wrong thinking, which we always want to avoid right-wrong thinking, because right and wrong thinking makes us have negative feelings if we decide something is wrong. So if we just think about life as experiences we want to have and experiences we don't want to have, that doesn't have any judgment in it. It's just we want more of these and less of these. But we're human, so we decide things are right or wrong, or things are good or bad, and that's fine. That's just our nature. But the more we can move away from that judgment, the more at peace and content we will be. But if we're expecting an apology and waiting on an apology, we've got right-wrong thinking. And we're hurt. That's why we're waiting for it. And it can feel like you're standing up for yourself. You're taking a powerful stance. I'm not going to put up with that. I'm not going to let someone treat me that way. But that's an illusion, that power. It's got justice, I'm gonna get justice for that thing that was done wrong to me, but actually you're doing the opposite. You're giving away your personal power to them, to that experience. You're saying, I can't move on without this. I need this apology, and then I'm gonna be able to move on, which basically means, here, have all of my power, because I can't feel good on my own. I need this first. So stop doing that. That apology it's undermining your belief in your ability to move on your own, to decide how you're going to feel. It doesn't matter what has happened. Just let those go. Let those go if you're hanging on, waiting for one, because you're holding on to that hurt too in that process. Now, sometimes somebody apologizes and we still want an apology from them. And that's usually because an insincere apology has been made, which can look different ways. Let's talk about a good apology and a real apology and a genuine apology. This is what it is. So simple. I am sorry for this action I did to you. Period. Period. Nothing else. Now, someone might say those exact words, but you can feel that this is not a genuine apology because they're not sincere about it. But sometimes people will say those words and then they add things on that basically void out the apology. I am sorry I did this thing to you, but blah, blah, blah. Or, I am sorry I did this thing to you. I was just da, da, da. All of those justifications and rationalizations and everything, they just basically void out the apology, because the message then is, from the person who's apologizing, is that, I don't think this was wrong. I think this was okay what I did, but clearly you need an apology, or the right thing to do is apologize. So I'm going to give you an apology, but I'm going to, make it feel okay for me by getting my 2 cents in and delivering what I need to say, because I don't really feel it. So then the person who's been apologized to doesn't really feel like an apology has been made, because it really hasn't. And they're waiting for that. The real gist of this video is that you want to retain your personal power. You want to keep it for yourself. You can move on without them. In fact, you can say to yourself out loud, I do not need that apology to move on. I am moving on regardless of whether that person apologizes or not. Instead of holding yourself in that place of hurt and staying there while you wait for it, you can move forward without it. You can move forward without it. And that's how you're going to bring more love into your life anyway, is by releasing those things. Those things are blocks. They're creating blocks for us because we're holding on to hurt, and we need to release hurt so that we can start bringing in love. And we can do that by just throwing them out, letting them go. Any apology you're waiting for, breathe it in and breathe it out and be done with it. That is my suggestion to you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like. And if you know of someone else that maybe needs to hear this message too, please share. I would greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to next time.